Time now for Better Money Boston. Joel Johnson is managing partner at Johnson Brunetti. And Joel, I know when people sit down with you, they ask all the time, how much do I need to retire? Is there a magic number?
Well, there is a magic number, but it's different for different people. And it also is based on what you want as far as income goes, as far as lifestyle. Do you want to change the type of income you're living on? There's a lot of different factors that go in. But the first factor people need to realize is we're all living longer. Medical science today is amazing. We've got to plan for a lot of longevity, maybe even living into our 90s, maybe even past 100. Got to make sure a retirement plan covers that.
Okay, and inflation, that's really emerging. That's a big risk, isn't it?
Well, and it's a big risk because we're living longer, right? So if I'm going to spend 30 years in retirement, I may need to triple my income just to keep up with the cost of living. I certainly will need to double my income. So it's really important that we factor in inflation as one of those items that needs to be dealt with.
What about health care or long-term care?
Long-term care is one of the biggest worries that seniors or pre-retirees have. How much are they going to spend on it? Healthcare just alone, just insurance and copays and so on can have a big impact.
Okay, so we have to figure out our income, our needs in retirement, right?
Right, and this is where we start with how much income do you want after tax to spend, and then we back into that what kind of investment return you need, and also where are your guaranteed sources of income. But we've got to figure out what's that retirement income plan. That's the basis of a financial plan.
Joel, are people taking too much risk as they get closer to retirement?
For the most part, yes. Of the folks that come in to see us for the first time, that want that second opinion that we offer, many of them are in better shape than they think they are as far as the amount of savings that they have, but many of them don't realize how much risk they're taking. They have no idea how exposed they are to a downturn in the economy or a downturn in the stock market. So one of the things once you get that financial plan built is make sure your investments line up with it. Don't take too much risk. Sometimes you end up having to work an extra few years to make up for that downturn.
Okay, understanding your magic number, you have a free book to help us do that.
Yeah, it's the retirement checklist. It helps you go through and work through this checklist and make sure you're all set for retirement, that you've considered all the risks, all the things that you need to check off your list so you can have a phenomenal retirement.
You can get that free checklist by going to bettermoneyboston.com. That's bettermoneyboston.com. And that's Better Money Boston.